Final exam review question number 72. Be prepared to construct each of the following graphs. Number 1, a histogram. This particular example deals with the annual salaries of people in management positions at the Exchequer Corporation. We're given some data involving intervals of salary in thousands of dollars and how many people are in each interval. And we want to construct a histogram reflecting this data. We're going to need some graph paper, which I've got. And we'll want to label the vertical axis with the number of people. And we'll label the horizontal axis as salary in thousands of dollars. The entire histogram we could label as management salaries. So let's put our data in along the axes. Vertically, we'll start with 0 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then horizontally is a little bit more complicated to label. I'm going to build my histogram using class marks. Class marks, if you remember, are the middle numbers in an interval. And we find those by adding together the endpoints of the interval and dividing by 2. 35 plus 40 is 75 over 2 is 37 and a half. This number 37 and a half is the middle number between 35 and 40. It represents the class mark. I'll label that on my horizontal axis, 37.5. These intervals, each of these intervals, have 6 values in them. If we count them up, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, there are 6 values. Since the intervals are of width 6, the distance between the class marks will be 6 units as well. So the next class mark will be 6 more than 37 and a half, or 43 and a half. Another 6 units takes us to 49 and a half. 55 and a half, 61 and a half, 67 and a half, and then we end at 73 and a half, which represents the middle of our last interval. Now we're going to construct bars above each of these class marks that are centered around the class marks. The first bar then will start here, and we know there are 3 people in that interval. So here's a bar I've constructed that has the class mark right in the middle, 3 units tall. The next bar will start where the first one ended. That has 6 people in it, so our height will be 6. And we'll draw it again so that the class mark represents the center of the bar. Continue that process. Our next one has 9 and 8, 7, 6, and our final interval has 4 people centered around, the bar will be centered around the class mark of 73.5. We've constructed a histogram now representing the management salaries at the Exchequer Corporation, with a vertical axis representing the number of people, the horizontal axis representing their salaries in thousands of dollars. So, for example, there are 9 people that make a salary between $47,000 and $52,000. This then is our histogram.